judge loses docket, ought to lose more than that, after her racism and homophobia is exposed. Here we are again. Michigan judge Kathleen Ryan has lost her docket after she was recorded insulting gay and Black people. Why just stop at one group? She was removed for misconduct. Now the court's administrator has stepped forward and claimed to be the whistleblower. Thank you. Probate judges in Michigan handle wills and estates, guardianships, cases that involve the state's mental health laws. In the phone recordings, Ryan uses an anti-gay slur against David Coulter, the country's highest elected official, who is gay. She also referred to Blacks in the U.S. as lazy. I'm not systemically racist. I'm a new racist, said Ryan, who was first elected in 2010. Another part of the tapes read, if you're a Black from any other country, you're doing way better. If you're an American Black person, then you're a effing lazy piece of S. You know what? Before you call someone a POS, look in the mirror, lady, Your Honor. It is legal to record phone calls in Michigan if one party consents. In this matter, it was Hutton who said Ryan had called him at work after hours for years. Oh, well. I just want to make it right. I want to keep my job and do it in peace, Edward Hutton told WXYZ TV. And I want people in Oakland County that come to court to get a fair shake, to have their day in court, to have an unbiased trier of fact. Good, Mr. Hutton, good for you. Hutton said he sent the recordings in August to Coulter, Elizabeth Clement, the Chief Justice of the Michigan Supreme Court, and other officials. Chief Probate Judge Linda Hallmark then suspended her with pay while she's investigated by a judiciary watchdog, the Michigan Judicial Tenure Commission. Washington Post with the details. Ryan has not issued a statement, but her attorneys have said, we look forward to vindicating Judge Ryan in the appropriate forum. Is it KKK going to be the ones that it is a trier of fact here? We look forward to vindicating her. Okay, maybe it's AI. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't hear any of that allegation. If it was AI, I'd say that wasn't me. Wasn't me. She's not saying that. Too lazy, Your Honor, to issue a statement? You too lazy? I don't know. What say you? Yeah, is this disturbing? Because here we have a whistleblower, an ally who said, I can't take this sick nonsense anymore. So I said, you know what? You're calling me, you're invading my space with this trash talk, this racism, this homophobia. I'm going to record you and finally turn it in.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Wish there were more.
Yeah, I mean, you said at the start, like she just lost the docket. She should have lost more than that. It's on the recording. And as you said, she did not deny that she said these things. She called herself a new racist. I don't even know what that means. You know, isn't it almost, she said she's not a systemic racist. So is a new racist just like, I don't like these people because they are those people? That sounds like old, like just old run-of-the-mill racism, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. She didn't explain it. But I feel like I'm repeating myself all over the show today because there's so much overlap with these stories. But just because someone becomes a judge doesn't mean that they are just or that they're without their own racial prejudices. In fact, some people pursue positions of power because they don't like certain people, because they want to have a say in what happens to certain groups of people. And those are the people that you need to be wary of. Those are the exact types of people who should not be given any kind of authority over anyone else. Unfortunately, it's very hard to find those people out for who they are and what their motives are before they are given those positions of authority and power. But it is good that she has been found out and has been penalized. Again, it would be nice if there was a stronger penalty, but it's a start, I guess. Also, yeah, I don't know what her attorneys are going to do. I don't know what kind of case they think they have because she's been recorded saying these things, right? And she has not denied them yet. So I have no idea what their case is going to look like.
It's one party state. She ought to know the law, and her attorneys ought to know the law. So I don't know if they're going to go there. I also would want to take a peel back to every case she's ever been the trier of fact on. Sorry.
Yeah.
But the racism cost all of us because now we got to pay for that. And maybe some people who got justice didn't deserve it. Maybe others got justice. They did. Now they've got to be reviewed and kicked back and this and that. This woman is sick if it's true.
Yeah.
Another sicko. Give
No,
your last
and that's a
word.
great point. You know, this is an expensive bit of racism here, right? Not just is it expensive and it's going to cost taxpayer dollars to go back through all of these things, but it's such a waste of time. It's a waste of resources, and it isn't helpful to the people who maybe she has convicted in the past or whatever her track record is, and their lives have been disrupted by this woman, and now we know maybe they shouldn't have been. And it's just
Yeah.
a waste all around. I hate the idea that people's lives can be derailed and they lose so much of their own lives because somebody else did
Yeah.
something that they shouldn't do.
And you asked what you're not sure. Of course, you're not sure about what a new racist is versus a systemic old school, right? Because
Yeah,
it's just not who you
it's
are. But
nonsense.
I could
Yeah,
take a guess. You know, they're like new money. And sometimes those people are really
mhm,
tacky.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Gold fixtures and all this kind of just loud with it. They're the ones that show up and they've got like all these different labels. Why is everything a label? And sometimes this is a label, this is a label, this is a label, boots
mhm,
are a label. And it just looks, we got it. New
yeah,
money, right?
yeah. I blame
Okay.
TikTok for all the labels. There has to
Yeah,
like
I'm a new
racism core.
racist.
Maybe that's what she
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
you proud and without your docket now, aren't you, Judge?